It's Friday, July 4th. The fish open and close their mouths as they eat the food I've sprinkled in their tanks. I'm in charge of feeding them today. The room's become a pretty legitimate aquarium with lots of fish and fish tanks. Starting around a bunch of fish tanks feels kinda weird.
そうね。まるで水族館の中で勉強してるみたい。
Narusawa's studying with me in the second chemistry classroom after helping me feed the fish. But I'm not making too much progress. To be more specific, I'm totally distracted. Because of what happened the day before yesterday. Narusawa said she'd be waiting for my kiss. When it's just the two of us together like this. I'll be waiting for your kiss. Plus, we are currently alone. Equals, should I do it now? The equation dominates my thoughts. I shouldn't do it while we are studying, right? But she might have been waiting for it this whole time.
どこかわからないところがあるの？
Huh?
さっきから進んでないみたいだから。私でわかるところなら教えるわよ。どこ？
She pulls herself closer and peers at my textbook. A distinctive girly smell swells in my nostrils and my brain goes numb.
この構文、昨日は解けてなかった？聞いてる？
Narusawa's lips move seductively, forming the syllables of my name. Her lips are a little thin, but they still have a girly shape. They look really soft.
ねえ、聞いてるの？
Oh, my bad. I might be a little off today.
そう。だったら帰りましょう。
But you went to the trouble of staying here with me.
わざわざなんて言い方しないで。私は好きでついてきたのよ。一緒に勉強しようって言ってくれて、すごく嬉しかったもの。調子が悪い時は無理に勉強しても効率が悪いだけよ。明日もあるんだし、今日の分も集中すればいいわ。
We don't have school tomorrow, but we've agreed to study together at my house. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. We lock up the second chemistry classroom and head toward the entranceway. And we run into a certain small someone wobbling unsteadily down the hall. She's carrying a big telescope that seems at odds with her small frame. Yo, Osaka, gonna go look at the stars? But club activities aren't allowed right now. She should be aware of that since she was there at Narusawa's house too last night. She looks at us, then the telescope, then thinks for a while.
趣味
I get it. Not club activities then.
問題ない。
But doesn't that mean you can't use your club's key to go up on the roof? I decide to ask a bit of a mean question.
部活
Club activities are currently not allowed.
意地悪
Haha, sorry, you're gonna take this up to the roof, right? I'll hold it. I take the telescope from Osaka and put it over my shoulder.
いいの？
Yeah, I'll stay quiet for you. You mind if we take a bit of a detour in Narusawa?
もちろんよ。
リツも内緒にしてくれる？
え？でも、どうして今日見ようと思ったの？
今日は雲がなくて月も欠けてる。絶好の観測日和。きっと星が綺麗に見える。
We carry the telescope up to the rooftop and then go back down to the school gates. I turn around and look up at the school. I can see something glinting in the dull sunlight. Seeing the stars clearly, huh? I turn toward the direction of Narusawa's house and then stop. Want to go see the stars too? Take a break from studying.
それは構わないけど、もう一度屋上へ戻るの？
We could, but I'd feel bad to take the telescope away from her. I think I might have an idea of where we could see them clearly. The beach is about as empty as I expected. This area is far from the city lights, so it's easy to see the stars. Yeah, I remembered it right. It was like this back when I ran away from home too.
星がいっぱい。あなたの家出には他にもいいことがあったのね。
Yeah, let's walk a little. I casually hold out my hand. She casually takes it. It's very natural. We tangle our fingers together into a lover's hold. The warmth from the palms of our hands feels wonderful in the slightly cold seaside breeze. Narusawa and I walk alongside the waves beneath a sky so full of stars I feel like they might start dripping down on us from above. The sound of our footsteps in the sand bounces back and forth like a pleasant conversation. The two of us eventually sit down next to each other, a little ways away from the shoreline. Didn't think you could see the Milky Way this clearly on days other than Tanabata.
織姫と彦星の印象が強いものね。1年で1度しか見られない川っていうのがあっても幻想的で素敵かも。
I like that. I guess you're kind of a romantic, huh?
あなたが言い出したことでしょ。私だって女の子なんだからそれくらいイメージするわ。
She squeezes my hand a little with embarrassment. I wasn't teasing you. I used to imagine lots of stuff when I looked at the stars too. Like that one's the airplane constellation, and I think maybe that one's the missile constellation.
何それ。
I don't really remember. I just said stuff like that back then. Seeing the stars reminded me. I guess it must have been like looking at the clouds and seeing dogs or ice cream. Like for example, that one, and that one, and that one. I just point at random stars in the sky. The ground beefsteak constellation.
何よ、ハンバーグ座って。ただの楕円じゃない。
Well, I was just kinda thinking about how I'm hungry.
明日作ってあげるわ。
Whoa, seriously? Thanks! I'm twice as motivated to study tomorrow now.
現金なんだから。
Then how about that one, that one, that one, and that one? That one over there, and then that one. I point at a complex series of stars. Alright, what do you think that one is?
ハンバーグだからエビフライ座。
Gotcha! It's the fried fish constellation.
見えない。
Oh, come on, you can't? It's not like you can see most of the constellations anyway. You try making one too then. I'll tell you if I can see it or not.
そうね。それじゃあ、あれと、そこのあれ、あと、あの星と、その星をつないで。
Narusawa points out a warped-looking ring of clusters that eventually returns to the initial one. I know! It's the fried egg constellation.
外れ。どうして食べ物ばかりなのよ。
Ground beefsteak with fried eggs is staple, isn't it?
わかったわ。明日はハンバーグに目玉焼きとエビフライも追加してあげる。アジフライだったわね。
Fried shrimp, please. I bow my head in defeat in response to Narusawa's teasing. We look at each other and smile. So what was the answer to yours then?
ハートさ。
She averts her eyes. I look up and connect the dots, so to say. Haha, you're right. It is a heart. Is this another one of those things any girl would think of?
そうよ。誰だってするわ、きっと。
I can't really believe that literally every single girl in the world would think that, so I guess it's just that Narusawa's got a cute way of thinking. Alright, I've memorized it. I'll remember those stars as the heart constellation from now on.
それはやめて。
Why not? I think it's romantic and cute.
自分で言っておいて恥ずかしくなっちゃったんだもの。だから忘れて。
Nope, not happening.
そんなに私をいじめて楽しい？
That's not why. This is another memory with you for me. I want to keep even the smallest things close to my heart.
それでもやっぱり恥ずかしいわ。
Let's keep quiet about how a small part of me thinks she's cute when she's being teased. You don't have to be her boyfriend to see that Narusawa's cute both inside and outside. I still can't believe she agreed to be my girlfriend. But here she is, right next to me, holding my hand.
ララララララララララ私が悩んでた時、あなたがここで歌ってくれたわよね。
That I did.
私のために歌ってくれたあなたの気持ちがとても嬉しかった。あの時はもう一人の男の子としてあなたのことが好きだったから余計にそう思えたのかも。
Did you really? That's a bit of a surprise. I was thinking she had softened around me at that point, but I didn't know she liked me already.
好きで好きでどうしようもなくて告白を仕掛けて怖くなってやめちゃった。
What? You almost confessed? When we were here before?
あなたは私と繋いだ手を見てて気づいてなかったみたいだけど。
You're kidding me. That's actually pretty shocking.
どうしたの？
I'm just kinda shook up about how I let the opportunity for you to confess slip by.
私は知られないでよかったと思うわ。だからこそあなたが思いを伝えてくれたんだもの。
I don't regret being the one to confess. I was just thinking I might want to hear you do it too.
そんなに聞きたい？
I do.
すごく熱心ね。
Of course I am. It's about hearing you confess to me.
じゃあちょっぴり照れくさいけどちゃんと聞いてね。一生に一度だけあなたにしか言わない大切な言葉だから。
She pauses as if to organize her feelings and looks right into my eyes.
日野くん、あなたのことが好きです。あなたの優しさに触れた時から私の心の音色はずっと心地よく鳴り響いてました。それは日を追うごとに大きくなっていって私の中で大事に育まれて素敵な旋律を奏で上げていきました。これほど誰かを愛おしく感じられたのはあなたが初めてです。できればあなたにこの思いを受け取ってもらえると嬉しいです。あなたが大好きです。私と付き合ってください。
I would love to.
ありがとう。付き合ってるのに告白ってやっぱりちょっとおかしいわね。
Yeah, but it was exciting.
私も同じ。すごく緊張したわ。あなたもこんな気持ちだったのね。とてもくすぐったくて。でも好きな人に好きって言えるのってとても素敵なことね。
I think so too. Narusawa, I love you.
私も好きよ。
She turns her gentle gaze toward me as she declares her love for me. Mere words aren't enough for me to express the love filling my heart. Narusawa, I want to kiss you. I'll be taking your first kiss now. I tilt my head slightly so our noses won't bump into each other, and her eyes go wide in surprise from the sudden kiss, but she immediately closes her eyes and allows it to continue. Her lips, unlike mine, are soft and squishy. I want to taste them forever. I didn't know kissing felt this good. Yeah.
私の初めてのキスもらってもらえた。初めてがあなたで嬉しい。
I'm glad you were my first kiss too. We both smile at each other ticklishly. I want to keep on adding more and more firsts with Narusawa to the list from now on. Is it alright if I start calling you Rikka instead of Narusawa? It's kind of formal calling you by your last name, don't you think? And I'd like it if you could call me by my first name too.
あなたを下の名前で。
That's right, Rikka.
リッカって呼ばれるのこんなにくすぐったいのね。家族にも瀬川さんにも呼ばれ慣れてるのに。でも幸せな気分。日野くんに名前を呼ばれるの好きなんだと思うわ。
Not Hino-kun, but Ryosuke. Right, Rikka?
涼介に名前を呼ばれるの好き。
I love you, Rikka.
涼介、私も大好き。
We say each other's names and kiss again. It's a longer, more passionate kiss than before. We peck at each other's lips and savor the taste. We press our lips against each other and connect deeply. We blush happily. With the lapping of the waves continuing on around us, we continue to kiss until our breaths run out.